All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for another episode of this most exhilarating reflection you've seen in your life, baby. What's up, baby? All right, here today we're taking a look at this turbo boost gauge. I'm boosting. I'm just so fucking stupid right now. Take deuce, baby. All right, brochachos. Today we're taking a look at this project that's going on here, and you can see the reflection. Deuces. So right now you can see I've got this boost gauge. You can tell I got this boost gauge on here, but as you can maybe tell as well, that these are not in line with each other. That's pretty strange. That's because I have this piece that technically does line up with the top, lines up with this, but this screw hole doesn't line up with the screw hole in here. So therefore, thusly, what I'm going to have to do is drill some holes on this piece where the boost gauge goes on the side right there. And I'm gonna have to make a mount. So we're gonna take this stuff inside and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because this piece links up with the bottom piece since it's original. And this turbo boost gauge was, I believe, from a 2005, I just spit when I talked, I don't think you saw that. From a 2005 STI, of course, because it's got the boost gauge. And this is a 2004 WRX. So let's take it inside and let's start measuring some shiznit out. All right, so you can see that I've pulled the top of the steering column cluster inside. This one, of course, has the gauge on it. I've already taped off the original 04 WRX top of the cluster there.
At this point, I realized there was a much easier way, so I changed my tactics, and you'll see here.
Okay, so I've quickly, but not quickly enough, realized that I should have just used this metal support bracket that will inevitably be on the inside, but this has a certain curvature that it needs to kind of follow, and I have the left hole drilled. I need to drill it bigger. The drill bit that I'm using is not the right size, it's too small, but yeah, so I'm just going to use this, drill the holes, and get it mounted on, and that's the next thing you'll see. All right, well, there it is. This is the 2004 WRX panel. It is drilled in. I'm not sure it's 100% in the right spot, but it's fine. And this is the 2005 STI piece that had the factory holes. I heard a couple things that sounded like maybe the plastic was cracking. Or maybe it was just the threads catching past that metal plate. Either way, it's on there pretty good. And I'll show you once I get it back into the car. All right, so now I've got this top and bottom piece clipped together. This is screwed on. It does make me a little nervous. Got the gauge cluster back in. The only thing I'm unsure of is, where does this go? When you raise and lower the steering column, you don't want this in that back area. It's not focusing, but you don't want it in there. It'll pinch. Once I put the trim on, it fills in all of this. So where does it go? That's question mark number one. I'm going to end the video here. To be continued. Check out part 2 to see if I figure this out.